explore a world where the Ottoman Empire did not decline but instead prospered. By considering this hypothetical scenario, we can envision a vastly different world shaped by the continued dominance of the Ottomans. In this comprehensive guide, we delve into an alternate reality where the Ottomans achieved unparalleled power and influence. Through a detailed examination of political strategies, military tactics, economic policies, and cultural interactions, we uncover how this formidable empire could have reshaped global history. From forging alliances with notable figures such as Napoleon Bonaparte, to navigating complex relationships with adversaries like Tsar Ivan IV and Queen Elizabeth I, every aspect is meticulously explored to paint a vivid picture of an alternate timeline. Join us on a journey through this alternate past as we contemplate the far-reaching possibilities and profound impacts of a world where the Ottoman Empire stands as a dominant force. Chapter number 1. Historical context. To fully appreciate the alternate history scenario, we must first understand the actual historical context of the Ottoman Empire. The Ottomans emerged in the late 13th century, quickly rising to power under the leadership of Osman I and his successors. By the 16th century, under Suleiman the Magnificent, the empire reached its zenith, spanning 3 continents and becoming a dominant political, military, and cultural force. However, the empire's fortunes began to wane in the subsequent centuries due to a combination of internal strife, administrative inefficiency, military defeats, and the growing power of European nations. The decline of the Ottoman Empire was marked by several key events, such as the defeat at the Battle of Vienna in 1683, the gradual loss of territories in the Balkans, North Africa, and the Middle East, and the internal revolts and political corruption that plagued the empire. The final blow came in the early 20th century, with the empire's involvement in World War I, which led to its ultimate dissolution in 1922 following the defeat of the Central Powers and the subsequent Treaty of Sevres. In this guide, we begin with a comprehensive overview of the Ottoman Empire's history, setting the stage for our exploration of an alternate timeline where the empire never collapsed. This context is crucial for understanding the magnitude of changes and continuities we will discuss. By envisioning a world where the Ottoman Empire remained a central power, we can explore how different historical events and global dynamics might have unfolded, offering a fresh perspective on the complex tapestry of world history. As we progress through this guide, we will delve into various facets of this alternate reality. Each section will build upon the last, creating a coherent narrative that ties together the political, social, cultural, and economic threads of our scenario. We will examine the potential impact on European history, the Middle East, and the broader world, considering how an enduring Ottoman Empire might have influenced everything from global trade routes to cultural exchanges, technological advancements, and international relations. In essence, this guide serves as both an educational tool and a thought experiment, encouraging us to think critically about history and its numerous what-ifs. By immersing ourselves in this alternate history, we can better appreciate the complexities of our real-world history and the myriad factors that have shaped our present and will continue to influence our future. Chapter number 2. Social and cultural implications. With the foundation of our alternate history established, we now delve into the social and cultural implications of an enduring Ottoman Empire. Imagine a society where the traditional social structure evolves, leading to profound changes in daily life. The Ottoman Empire, known for its intricate social hierarchy, begins to shift towards a more egalitarian society. With an increased focus on equality and human rights, diverse ethnic and religious communities find greater integration and acceptance. This societal transformation fosters a sense of unity and collective identity, promoting social harmony and cooperation among the empire's varied populace. The realm of education and literacy experiences a renaissance, as widespread educational reforms take root across the empire. These reforms lead to significantly increased literacy rates, empowering individuals with knowledge and intellectual growth. Schools and universities flourish, becoming centers of learning and innovation. The educated citizenry contributes to advancements in various fields, from science and technology to philosophy and the arts. The Ottoman Empire becomes a beacon of enlightenment, with its intellectual achievements influencing societies far beyond its borders. Cultural continuity remains a cornerstone of this enduring empire. The patronage of the arts and architecture continues, blending classical Ottoman styles with modern influences. Magnificent mosques, palaces, and public buildings rise, showcasing the empire's architectural prowess. Traditional crafts and arts, such as calligraphy, ceramics, and textiles, thrive under this continued patronage. Cultural festivals, rich in history and tradition, gain global recognition, influencing culinary arts and crafts worldwide. The preservation and celebration of these traditions contribute to a vibrant cultural identity that resonates both within and beyond the empire. Language and literature also undergo a fascinating evolution in this alternate history. The Ottoman language, incorporating modern elements while preserving its classical roots, becomes a dynamic medium of communication. This linguistic evolution reflects the empire's adaptability and openness to change. The literary scene flourishes, with poets, writers, and scholars making significant contributions to global literature. Ottoman literature, known for its richness and depth, influences modern storytelling and poetry, leaving an indelible mark on the literary world. This thriving literary culture becomes a testament to the empire's intellectual and cultural vitality. In summary, the social and cultural implications of a never-collapsed Ottoman Empire are profound and far-reaching. The evolution of social structures, the renaissance in education and literacy, the continuity of arts and traditions, and the dynamic growth of language and literature all contribute to a vibrant and influential society. This section of our guide paints a vivid picture of how daily life, intellectual pursuits, and cultural expressions might have flourished under an enduring Ottoman rule, offering a compelling glimpse into a world shaped by this alternate historical trajectory. Chapter number 3: Economic Implications. With a strong foundation in social and cultural continuity established, we now turn to the economic implications of an enduring Ottoman Empire. Imagine an empire that has implemented sweeping economic reforms, fostering a new era of industrial growth, technological advancements, and modernization. These reforms, guided by visionary leaders, lay the groundwork for a thriving industrial sector. Factories hum with activity, producing goods that compete on a global scale. Technological innovations, driven by a robust investment in research and development, propel the empire into the forefront of modern economies. The Ottoman Empire, once reliant on traditional industries, now embraces the tools of the industrial age, blending the old with the new. Trade and commerce play a pivotal role in this economic renaissance. The Ottomans, with their strategic geographical location, strengthen their trade routes, becoming a crucial nexus between Eastern and Western nations. This enhanced connectivity boosts economic ties and facilitates the exchange of goods, ideas, and culture. The impact on global trade is profound, as the Ottoman Empire becomes a key player in international markets. Ships laden with goods traverse the empire's ports, while caravans cross its vast territories, carrying valuable commodities to distant lands. The empire's influence on global trade policies and economic trends becomes significant, shaping the economic landscape of the world. Resource management is another critical aspect of this economic transformation. The adoption of modern agricultural techniques revolutionizes food production, ensuring sustainability and abundance. Vast tracts of land, once farmed using traditional methods, now yield bountiful harvests thanks to innovative practices. The empire's agricultural sector thrives, supporting its growing population and contributing to its economic stability. This agricultural prosperity, coupled with technological innovations in various sectors, strengthens the Ottoman Empire's economic foundation. The rise of the Ottoman Empire as a global economic power cannot be overstated. As a major player in the global economy, the empire influences markets, trade policies, and economic trends on a scale previously unseen. Its financial centers, particularly Istanbul, become bustling hubs of economic activity. Istanbul and other key cities attract international investments, drawing financiers, traders, and entrepreneurs from around the world. These cities transform into global financial hubs, where fortunes are made and economic policies are crafted. The empire's financial institutions, renowned for their stability and innovation, further cement its status as an economic powerhouse. In summary, the economic implications of a never-collapsed Ottoman Empire are transformative. The implementation of economic reforms and industrialization, the strengthening of trade routes and economic ties, the advancement of agricultural techniques and technological innovations, and the rise of the empire as a global economic power all contribute to a dynamic and thriving economy. This section of our guide illustrates how the Ottoman Empire could have reshaped the economic landscape, influencing global trade, markets, and financial systems, and creating a prosperous and interconnected world. Chapter number 4. Military Implications. In this chapter, we delve into the military implications of an enduring Ottoman Empire. Imagine an empire that embarks on a path of military modernization, adopting advanced technologies, refining training methods, and enhancing strategic planning. The Ottomans, renowned for their formidable military prowess in history, now bolster their capabilities with cutting-edge innovations. From firearms and artillery to naval advancements and fortifications, the Ottoman military undergoes a transformation that ensures its readiness and effectiveness in defending its vast territories. Strategic alliances play a pivotal role in this military renaissance. The Ottomans forged alliances with neighboring states and distant powers, creating a network of partnerships aimed at securing borders, maintaining regional stability, and enhancing defense capabilities. These alliances not only deter potential aggressors but also facilitate knowledge exchange and military cooperation, further strengthening the Ottoman Empire's position on the world stage. Key conflicts and wars take on new dimensions in this alternate history. We explore hypothetical scenarios where the Ottoman Empire navigates international diplomacy skillfully, potentially avoiding certain conflicts altogether through dialogue, negotiation, and strategic maneuvering. By examining these scenarios, we analyze how diplomatic prowess and military readiness could have altered the course of history, mitigating tensions and fostering peace in volatile regions. Speculative outcomes of pivotal battles and wars are also scrutinized through this alternate lens. What if the Ottomans had possessed stronger military capabilities during critical moments in history? How might the outcomes of key battles, such as the Siege of Vienna or conflicts in the Balkans and the Middle East, have differed? We delve into these questions, considering the ripple effects on geopolitical alignments, cultural exchanges, and economic dynamics. This speculative analysis offers insights into how military strength shapes not only warfare but also the broader geopolitical landscape and international relations. In summary, the military implications of a never-collapsed Ottoman Empire are profound and far-reaching. Through military reforms, strategic alliances, diplomatic maneuvers, and speculative outcomes of key conflicts, we explore how the Ottomans could have maintained and expanded their influence as a dominant military power. This section of our guide illustrates how military strength and strategic foresight could have reshaped regional dynamics, influenced global stability, and redefined the role of the Ottoman Empire in world history. Chapter number 5. Geopolitical Implications. In this chapter, we delve into the geopolitical implications of an enduring Ottoman Empire. Imagine a scenario where the Ottomans expand their territorial reach, particularly in the Middle East, North Africa, and the Balkans. Through effective governance and strategic alliances, the empire not only expands its borders, but also maintains stability across diverse regions. By analyzing historical precedents and speculative scenarios, we explore how the Ottomans could have managed territorial acquisitions, balancing centralized authority with local autonomy to ensure political cohesion and societal harmony. Control over regions becomes a cornerstone of Ottoman geopolitical strategy. We examine how the empire might have governed diverse territories, respecting local customs and traditions while promoting overarching unity under Ottoman rule. Effective governance practices, such as religious tolerance, administrative reforms, and infrastructure development, contribute to the empire's ability to maintain control and foster economic prosperity in newly acquired lands. This approach not only secures Ottoman dominance, but also enhances stability in regions historically prone to conflict and unrest. The Ottoman Empire's influence on neighboring regions is another focal point of our exploration. Through diplomatic initiatives and strategic alliances, the Ottomans cultivate peaceful and prosperous relations with neighboring countries. This diplomatic prowess not only secures borders but also fosters economic cooperation, cultural exchange, and mutual security agreements. The Ottoman Empire emerges as a stabilizing force in regional politics, mediating disputes, resolving conflicts, and promoting shared prosperity among neighboring states. The impact of Ottoman influence extends beyond political boundaries to encompass regional economic development and cultural exchange. Trade routes flourish under Ottoman stewardship, connecting diverse economies and facilitating the exchange of goods, ideas, and technologies. Urban centers within the empire and neighboring regions become hubs of commerce, culture, and innovation, attracting merchants, scholars, and artisans from across the known world. This economic interconnectedness enhances regional stability and prosperity, reinforcing the Ottoman Empire's role as a pivotal player in the geopolitics of its era. In summary, the geopolitical implications of a never-collapsed Ottoman Empire are multifaceted and transformative. Through territorial expansions, effective governance practices, peaceful diplomatic relations with neighbors, and influence on regional development and cultural exchange, we explore how the Ottomans could have shaped the geopolitical landscape of their time. This section of our guide illustrates how strategic decisions and geopolitical maneuvers could have positioned the Ottoman Empire as a dominant and influential force, leaving a lasting imprint on global history and shaping the course of international relations. Chapter number 6: Technological and Scientific Implications. In this chapter, we delve into the technological and scientific implications of an enduring Ottoman Empire. Imagine an empire that becomes a beacon of scientific progress and technological innovation. Ottoman scholars and scientists make significant contributions to global scientific research, advancing knowledge in fields such as astronomy, mathematics, medicine, and engineering. Through their discoveries and inventions, they reshape understanding of the natural world and contribute to the collective advancement of human civilization. The establishment of leading research institutions and universities becomes pivotal in fostering scientific excellence within the Ottoman Empire. These institutions serve as centers of learning and innovation, attracting scholars and researchers from across the empire and beyond. They provide a nurturing environment for intellectual pursuits, facilitating interdisciplinary collaboration and the exchange of ideas. Ottoman universities become renowned for their contributions to various fields of study, producing scholars whose works influence scientific thought and technological progress worldwide. Educational reforms play a crucial role in this scientific renaissance. The Ottomans overhaul their education system, implementing comprehensive reforms aimed at providing a high-quality education to all segments of society. These reforms not only increase literacy rates, but also foster a culture of lifelong learning and intellectual curiosity. Schools and academies proliferate throughout the empire, offering education in diverse disciplines ranging from literature and philosophy to natural sciences and engineering. The emphasis on education and research stimulates innovation and creativity, propelling the Ottomans to the forefront of scientific discovery. Research and development thrive under Ottoman patronage, with the empire actively encouraging scientific inquiry and technological development. State-sponsored initiatives support researchers and inventors, providing resources and funding for ambitious projects. Scientific expeditions are launched to explore uncharted territories and study natural phenomena. Innovations in agriculture, medicine, architecture, and military technology emerge, enhancing the empire's economic productivity, public health, infrastructure, and defense capabilities. In summary, the technological and scientific implications of a never-collapsed Ottoman Empire are profound and transformative. Through contributions to global science, establishment of research institutions, educational reforms, and encouragement of research and development, we explore how the Ottomans could have accelerated human progress and scientific understanding. This section of our guide illustrates how scientific advancements under Ottoman patronage could have shaped the trajectory of global civilization, influencing everything from technological innovation to intellectual discourse and societal development. Chapter number 7. Global Influence. In this chapter, we explore the global influence of an Ottoman Empire that persevered through history. Imagine an empire that exerts a profound cultural influence on a global scale. Ottoman arts, music, cuisine, fashion, and cultural traditions permeate across continents, shaping global trends and enriching cultural diversity. Through vibrant trade routes and diplomatic exchanges, Ottoman cultural exports find resonance in distant lands, fostering mutual appreciation and understanding among diverse peoples. International cultural events hosted by the Ottomans become showcases of artistic brilliance and cultural exchange, attracting visitors from around the world and solidifying the empire's cultural legacy on the global stage. Political influence also marks the Ottoman Empire's enduring presence. As a pivotal player in global politics, the Ottomans influence international ideologies, movements, and policies. Their strategic alliances, diplomatic prowess, and cultural diplomacy shaped the dynamics of global governance and international relations. Ottoman leadership in regional stability and conflict resolution earns them respect and influence among nations. Active participation in international organizations, such as the United Nations and other diplomatic forums, allows the Ottomans to advocate for global peace, cooperation, and equitable development. Their diplomatic initiatives and contributions to international law and humanitarian efforts leave a lasting imprint on the global political landscape. In summary, the global influence of a never-collapsed Ottoman Empire spans cultural exchange and political leadership, shaping global arts, music, cuisine, fashion, and international relations. This section of our guide illustrates how Ottoman cultural exports and political diplomacy could have fostered a more interconnected and harmonious global community, reflecting on the empire's potential to influence and inspire generations far beyond its historical borders. Chapter number 8. Key adversaries and their impact. In this chapter, we explore the pivotal role of adversaries in shaping the Ottoman Empire's history and potential future. Adversaries such as Vlad the Impaler, famously known as Dracula, emerge as central figures in the empire's narrative. Vlad, the voivode of Wallachia, gains renown for his relentless resistance against Ottoman expansion into Eastern Europe. Mehmed II's campaigns against Vlad illustrate the strategic challenges and territorial ambitions that defined Ottoman-Western relations during this period. Hypothetical scenarios are considered where Vlad, instead of opposing the Ottomans, forms an alliance with them. This speculative exploration examines how such an alliance could have altered regional dynamics, potentially stabilizing Eastern Europe under Ottoman influence and reshaping the geopolitical map of the era. In this way, the guide maintains a cohesive narrative, intertwining historical figures and events with speculative scenarios to illustrate the complex interplay of factors that could have shaped an alternate course of Ottoman history. Each section contributes to a deeper understanding of how the empire's decisions and interactions with key adversaries influenced its trajectory and legacy on the world stage. Tsar Ivan IV, Ivan the Terrible. Tsar Ivan IV, known as Ivan the Terrible, emerges as a central figure in the Ottoman Empire's narrative. As Tsar of Russia, Ivan was renowned for his expansionist policies and his conflicts with neighboring regions, including the Ottoman Empire. These conflicts underscored the complex geopolitical dynamics of Eastern Europe during the 16th century, characterized by territorial disputes and power struggles. Speculative analyses within this guide contemplate potential outcomes of Russo-Ottoman interactions, considering scenarios ranging from strategic alliances to prolonged conflicts. Such hypothetical scenarios delve into the transformative implications for both empires and the broader geopolitical landscape of Eurasia, reflecting on how these interactions could have reshaped regional power dynamics and historical trajectories. Pope Pius V. Pope Pius V, as the head of the Catholic Church, played a pivotal role in European politics during the 16th century. Known for his efforts to unite Christian powers against Ottoman expansion, Pius V contributed significantly to the formation of coalitions aimed at curbing Ottoman influence in the Mediterranean and beyond. The Battle of Lepanto in 1571 stands as a testament to these efforts, where a coalition of European states, organized by Pius V, clashed with the Ottoman fleet. In this guide, we explore speculative scenarios where the Ottomans achieve victory in key battles such as Lepanto. Such outcomes would have potentially altered the balance of power in Europe, affecting the course of European history and the dynamics of Mediterranean geopolitics. By examining these scenarios, the guide aims to illuminate how religious and political conflicts between the Ottomans and European powers shaped the broader narrative of Western civilization during this era. Habsburg Dynasty. The Habsburg Dynasty, one of the most powerful ruling families in European history, had a significant influence over the Holy Roman Empire, Spain, and other regions. The relationship between the Habsburgs and the Ottomans was marked by continuous conflicts and wars, most notably the Siege of Vienna in 1683. These conflicts were driven by territorial ambitions and religious differences, with the Habsburgs seeking to curb Ottoman expansion into Europe. In this guide, we explore hypothetical scenarios where the Habsburgs and Ottomans either form strategic alliances or continue their adversarial relationship. In scenarios where alliances are forged, the guide delves into the potential for a redefined European landscape, where combined efforts could have reshaped political boundaries and influenced global power dynamics. Alternatively, continued conflicts between the two powers are analyzed to understand how prolonged warfare could have altered the course of European history, affecting everything from military strategies to diplomatic relations. Through these speculative analyses, the guide aims to provide a rich and interconnected narrative that highlights the complex interplay between the Habsburg dynasty and the Ottoman Empire, illustrating their lasting impact on European and world history. Safavid Empire. The Safavid Empire, a powerful rival of the Ottomans, played a significant role in shaping the dynamics of the Middle East. Known for its religious and territorial conflicts with the Ottomans, the Safavid Empire was a formidable force in the region. One of the most notable conflicts between these two empires was the Battle of Chaldiran in 1514, where the Ottomans decisively defeated the Safavids, altering the balance of power in the region. This battle underscored the deep-seated rivalry rooted in both territorial ambitions and religious differences, with the Sunni Ottomans and Shia Safavids representing two major sects of Islam. In this guide, we delve into speculative scenarios exploring the potential outcomes had the Ottomans and Safavids taken different paths. One such scenario considers the possibility of a unified Islamic empire, where the Ottomans and Safavids overcome their differences to form a powerful alliance. This unification could have led to a more stable and influential Middle Eastern region, capable of exerting significant influence over global affairs. Alternatively, continued rivalry and conflict are examined to understand how prolonged strife might have further destabilized the region, impacting not only the Middle East, but also the broader geopolitical landscape. Through these speculative analyses, the guide aims to provide a rich, interconnected narrative that highlights the complex interplay between the Ottoman and Safavid empires, illustrating their profound impact on regional stability and historical trajectories. Napoleon Bonaparte. Napoleon Bonaparte, the renowned French military leader and emperor, is a pivotal figure in this exploration of alternate history. Known for his ambitious campaigns across Europe and the Middle East, Napoleon's actions had profound implications for the geopolitical landscape of his time. The Egyptian campaign, in particular, brought him into direct conflict with the Ottoman Empire, as he sought to undermine British influence by disrupting their trade routes and establishing a French presence in Egypt. In our alternate history scenario, we explore the intriguing possibility of the Ottomans forming a strategic alliance with Napoleon. Such an alliance could have dramatically altered the balance of power in both Europe and the Middle East. By aligning with Napoleon, the Ottomans might have strengthened their military capabilities and expanded their influence, potentially reversing the decline they experienced in the late 18th and early 19th centuries. This partnership could have led to a series of coordinated campaigns that reshaped borders, influenced trade routes, and established a new power dynamic in the region. Moreover, this alliance would have significant cultural and political implications. The fusion of Ottoman and Napoleonic strategies, governance, and innovations could have created a unique blend of Eastern and Western influences, impacting everything from military tactics to administrative reforms. The resulting geopolitical landscape would be markedly different, with the Ottomans playing a central role in European and Middle Eastern affairs. Through this speculative analysis, the guide provides a rich, interconnected narrative that examines the potential outcomes of an Ottoman-Napoleonic alliance. It highlights how such a partnership could have influenced regional stability, economic development, and cultural exchange, offering readers a comprehensive understanding of the intricate and far-reaching implications of this alternate history scenario. Queen Elizabeth I. Queen Elizabeth I of England, renowned for her expansionist policies and formidable maritime power, plays a crucial role in this exploration. During her reign, England emerged as a significant global player, establishing colonies and expanding trade networks across the world. Her era marked the beginning of England's transformation into a major maritime and colonial power. In our alternate history, we delve into the trade relations and diplomatic exchanges between the Ottoman Empire and Elizabethan England. Historically, these interactions were marked by mutual interest in expanding trade and maintaining political alliances. The Ottomans, with their control over key trade routes and territories, were pivotal partners for England's burgeoning commercial ventures. Elizabeth's diplomatic missions to the Ottoman court and the trading privileges granted to English merchants underlined a period of beneficial cooperation. We explore the potential outcomes of a strengthened Anglo-Ottoman relationship. This alliance could have significantly impacted global trade, enhancing both empires' economic prosperity. With the Ottoman strategic position in the Middle East and control over important trade routes, combined with England's naval prowess and expanding colonies, this partnership could have dominated global commerce. The exchange of goods, technology, and cultural influences would have been profound, leading to a richer, more interconnected world. Furthermore, the impact on colonization efforts would be substantial. A robust alliance might have seen joint ventures in colonization, with shared benefits from new territories. This cooperation could have shifted the balance of power, potentially altering the colonial map and the dynamics of European competition for overseas dominance. Through this speculative analysis, the guide offers a detailed and interconnected narrative of how Anglo-Ottoman relations under Queen Elizabeth I could have reshaped global trade and colonization. It provides a comprehensive understanding of the far-reaching implications of such an alliance, enriching our perspective on this alternate history scenario. Shah Abbas I. Abbas the Great. Shah Abbas I, also known as Abbas the Great, was one of the most influential rulers of the Safavid Empire. His reign marked a period of significant military reforms, architectural advancements, and intense conflicts with the Ottoman Empire. Shah Abbas is renowned for revitalizing the Persian army, incorporating modern weaponry, and strengthening the empire's infrastructure, including the capital, Isfahan, which he transformed into a stunning cultural and economic hub. In our alternate history, the relationship between the Safavid Empire under Shah Abbas and the Ottoman Empire is a focal point. Historically, the two empires engaged in numerous battles, such as the pivotal Battle of Chaldiran in 1514, which set the stage for ongoing territorial and religious conflicts. Shah Abbas's military reforms were partly in response to these Ottoman threats, and his efforts in fortifying Persia were aimed at countering Ottoman advances. The guide explores various hypothetical scenarios of how the Persian-Ottoman relations could have evolved differently. One such scenario is the formation of a strategic alliance between the two empires. If Shah Abbas and the Ottoman Sultan had found common ground, perhaps through shared economic interests or mutual threats from other regions, their alliance could have significantly altered the political landscape of the Middle East. This cooperation might have led to a unified front against European colonial powers, fostering a more stable and prosperous region. Alternatively, the guide delves into the potential consequences of continued conflicts. The ongoing rivalry could have intensified, leading to prolonged wars that might have drained resources and weakened both empires. Such a scenario would have profound implications for regional stability, economic development, and the cultural exchanges that shaped Persian and Ottoman societies. Through these speculative analyses, the guide offers a detailed narrative of how different outcomes in Shah Abbas's relations with the Ottoman Empire could have reshaped the region's history. It provides an interconnected view, linking each moment to the broader alternate historical context, ensuring a seamless and engaging exploration of this imagined world. Charles V, Holy Roman Emperor. Charles V was one of the most powerful and influential monarchs of the 16th century, serving as the Holy Roman Emperor and King of Spain. His reign was marked by constant warfare, religious conflict, and efforts to maintain his vast empire, which included territories in Europe, the Americas, and Asia. Charles V's conflicts with the Ottoman Empire were significant and shaped the geopolitical landscape of the time. The Ottoman relations with Charles V were marked by several key conflicts, most notably the Siege of Vienna in 1529 and various battles in the Mediterranean. The Siege of Vienna was a pivotal moment where the Ottoman Empire, under Suleiman the Magnificent, attempted to expand further into Europe. Although the siege ultimately failed, it demonstrated the Ottomans' military might and the threat they posed to European powers. In the Mediterranean, the struggle for dominance played out in numerous naval battles, with both sides vying for control over trade routes and strategic territories. In this alternate history, the guide explores speculative outcomes where a Habsburg-Ottoman peace treaty might have been achieved. Such a treaty would have profound implications for European stability. If Charles V and the Ottoman Sultan had reached an agreement, it could have led to a period of relative peace and cooperation between the two empires. This alliance might have redirected their energies toward mutual benefits, such as economic collaboration and shared military interests, rather than constant warfare. The hypothetical peace treaty would have impacted European politics significantly. It might have allowed Charles V to focus more on internal issues within his vast empire, addressing religious conflicts spurred by the Protestant Reformation and managing his territories more effectively. For the Ottomans, a peace treaty would have enabled them to consolidate their power in the Middle East and North Africa, focusing on expansion and development in other regions without the constant threat of European intervention. Moreover, this alliance could have influenced the broader balance of power in Europe. The Habsburg-Ottoman cooperation might have deterred other European powers from aggressive expansionist policies, leading to a more stable and balanced political landscape. It could have also facilitated cultural exchanges and trade, enriching both empires and fostering a more interconnected and prosperous region. Through these speculative analyses, the guide provides a detailed narrative of how different outcomes in Charles V's relations with the Ottoman Empire could have reshaped European history. It offers an interconnected view, linking each moment to the broader alternate historical context, ensuring a seamless and engaging exploration of this imagined world. Louis XIV, Sun King. Louis XIV, known as the Sun King, ruled France with absolute power from 1643 to 1715. His reign is noted for the centralization of authority, grandiose architectural projects like the Palace of Versailles, and aggressive foreign policies aimed at expanding French influence. Louis XIV's interactions with the Ottoman Empire during his reign were both diplomatic and military, influencing the broader European political landscape. The relationship between Louis XIV and the Ottoman Empire was complex, marked by periods of both cooperation and conflict. Diplomatic missions were exchanged as both powers sought to gain advantages over mutual enemies. For instance, France often saw the Ottomans as potential allies against the Habsburgs, their common adversary. This diplomatic maneuvering resulted in various treaties and agreements that benefited both empires, especially in terms of trade and military strategy. Military interactions were also significant during Louis XIV's reign. The Ottoman Empire, under the leadership of sultans like Mehmed IV, engaged in numerous conflicts that intersected with French interests. The Franco-Ottoman alliance during the War of the Holy League, where both powers opposed the Habsburgs, is a notable example. This military cooperation helped to balance power dynamics in Europe and showcased the strategic importance of their relationship. In this alternate history, the guide explores potential outcomes where France and the Ottoman Empire form a more strategic and enduring alliance. This alliance could have had profound implications for European politics. A formal and long-lasting Franco-Ottoman alliance might have altered the course of wars such as the War of Spanish Succession and the various conflicts involving the Holy Roman Empire. With France and the Ottomans working closely together, they could have effectively countered Habsburg power, leading to a more fragmented and less centralized Europe. This strengthened alliance would also have influenced colonial ambitions. Both France and the Ottoman Empire had significant interests in expanding their territories, and a coordinated effort could have led to greater successes in Africa, the Middle East, and beyond. The combined naval power of both empires would have been formidable, potentially shifting the balance of maritime power and influencing global trade routes. Moreover, a strategic Franco-Ottoman alliance could have fostered greater cultural exchange and economic collaboration. The sharing of knowledge, technology, and resources would have enriched both societies. This partnership could have led to innovations in military tactics, architecture, and arts, further cementing the cultural legacy of both empires. Through these speculative analyses, the guide provides a detailed narrative of how different outcomes in Louis XIV's relations with the Ottoman Empire could have reshaped European history. It offers an interconnected view, linking each moment to the broader alternate historical context, ensuring a seamless and engaging exploration of this imagined world. This approach allows for a comprehensive understanding of the potential impacts of a Franco-Ottoman alliance, emphasizing the intricate interplay of diplomacy, warfare, and cultural exchange in shaping history. Chapter number 9. Conclusion. As we reach the conclusion of our extensive guide, it is crucial to summarize the major political, social, economic, military, and geopolitical implications of the Ottoman Empire's continued existence and influence. Throughout this narrative, we have explored numerous scenarios where the Ottoman Empire's decisions, alliances, and conflicts shaped the world differently. This exploration has provided insights into how alternate historical paths could have led to a vastly different global landscape. We began by examining the political structure and reforms within the Ottoman Empire, envisioning how a more modernized and centralized governance system could have strengthened its internal stability and extended its influence. The integration of advanced military technologies and strategic alliances highlighted how the Ottoman military could have become a dominant force, potentially altering the outcomes of key battles and wars. The hypothetical scenarios of avoiding certain conflicts through diplomacy and strategic planning further emphasize the importance of political foresight and military preparedness. Socially, we discussed the cultural and religious tolerance that could have been fostered within the empire, leading to a more harmonious and diverse society. The influence of the Ottoman Empire on global cultural exchanges, particularly through its relations with significant historical figures like Queen Elizabeth I and Shah Abbas I, underscored the profound impact on arts, science, and trade. Economically, the guide explored the potential prosperity brought about by improved trade relations and economic policies. The expansion into new territories and the effective governance of these regions could have led to a flourishing economy, benefiting both the empire and its trading partners. The hypothetical alliance with Napoleon Bonaparte and strengthened relations with European powers illustrated how strategic economic partnerships could have bolstered the empire's wealth and stability. Militarily, the detailed examination of conflicts and alliances with key adversaries like Vlad the Impaler, Tsar Ivan IV, and the Habsburg dynasty showcased how military prowess and strategic alliances could have redefined regional power dynamics. The speculative outcomes of these interactions provided a nuanced understanding of how different military strategies could have influenced the empire's longevity and dominance. Geopolitically, the guide delved into the broader implications of the Ottoman Empire's interactions with neighboring regions and global powers. The influence on regional politics, economic development, and cultural exchanges highlighted the interconnectedness of these aspects and their collective impact on global stability. The hypothetical scenarios of a unified Islamic empire with the Safavids or an enduring Franco-Ottoman alliance illustrated how strategic geopolitical decisions could have reshaped history. In reflecting on the importance of studying alternate history, it becomes clear that such explorations offer valuable insights into the complexities of real historical events. By imagining different outcomes and scenarios, we gain a deeper appreciation for the factors that shaped our world. This guide has provided a comprehensive and interconnected narrative, emphasizing the importance of political foresight, military strategy, cultural exchange, and economic policies in shaping history. We encourage further exploration and research on similar topics, as understanding alternate histories can enrich our knowledge of the past and inspire new perspectives on the present and future. By delving into these hypothetical scenarios, we not only satisfy our curiosity about what could have been, but also enhance our understanding of the intricate web of historical events that have led us to where we are today. This guide has aimed to provide a thorough and engaging exploration of an alternate Ottoman history, inviting readers to ponder the endless possibilities of our past.